Welcome to Module 4 of our new member class, Our Beliefs in Action. My name is Kelly McCown, and in this module, I will describe some of the ways we walk the walk, not just talk the talk. As was stated in Module 3, we are accountable to one another for doing the work of living our shared values through spiritual discipline of love. We strive to create beloved community by demonstrating radical hospitality, which has been described as a disruption of cycles of brokenness. Radical hospitality requires a fundamental shift from a simple practice of offering welcome to an outward movement to stand with others, particularly those who are at society's margins. Dakota UU Church supports the work of dismantling white supremacy and creating a beloved community not only in our congregation and denomination, but also in our country and our world. This is a work in progress that will never be done, and it's not a linear process, but working toward social justice and addressing oppression and inequity of people from all identities is an essential element of our faith community and our personal spiritual growth. We realize that we still have much to learn and unlearn, and will make mistakes, but staying silent and immobile is not an option because that makes us complicit in the racist system that brought us here. Adrienne Marie Brown, in her book Emergent Strategy, Shaping Change, Changing World, talks about how we need to find the sweet spot where our skills, passions, and resources intersect to meet the need in our community. Some of our resources include piles of privilege that we want to find ways to identify and use more responsibly to disrupt the status quo. So far, some of the ways that this has taken shape is that individual members and our congregation as a whole are involved with a variety of efforts to address the harm that people and our planet continue to experience because of the systemic racism and white nationalism that still exist. While many religions continue the us versus them dichotomy and the other people, we are striving to confront white supremacy, oppression, and racism by cultivating a worldview of all of us together. The interconnectedness of all creation working towards peace and justice for all. So we bring in diverse guest speakers who inform and challenge us. We have book discussions, and we support each other and our community in healing trauma and practicing radical self-care. We are also very fortunate to have two excellent UU social justice organizations to partner with, Side with Love and Moose Jaw. Side with Love is the UUA's long-running public advocacy campaign that seeks to harness love's power to stop oppression, and individual members as well as the congregation have added our voices to their efforts. Last year, because of our efforts with the UU The Vote, DUUC was named one of the Good Trouble congregations in the U.S. Moose Jaw, or Minnesota Unitarian Universalist Social Justice Alliance, seeks to shape just, sustainable, and a loving world, and they have also been a valuable partner in living our values in the wider community. In collaboration with them, we have most recently joined protests, participated in Pride Fest, and attended training courses to be more inclusive and welcoming, especially to the LGBTQ+ community. Yes, we are a small congregation, but just because we can't do everything doesn't mean we can't do something. And that's what we are trying to do at Dakota UU Church. Our congregation has a passion for music and other creative arts and feels they are valuable tools in healing ourselves and our world. Adrienne also observed when we are engaged in acts of love, we humans are at our best and most resilient. In 2011, the Minneapolis Star-Tribune did a story about our congregation and titled it A Small Church with a Lot of Faith. My husband Chuck and I were co-presidents at the time, and he told the reporter it was important to provide something no one else in our community does, providing a liberal religious community south of the river. In addition to our activities with UUA and Moose Jaw, we have also been involved with supporting Ukrainian refugees, planning and participating in interfaith discussions through our Common Good organization, donating food, handmade hats and scarves to our local food shelf, and contributing money towards microloans to women entrepreneurs in 34 different countries. In the past, we have also worked with Nature Conservancy and Habitat for Humanity, as well as other social action organizations. We hope to build a more just and loving world through these activities. In many cases, a few of our members get connected with an issue or advocacy organization, and the other members join them. If you have a social justice issue that you are passionate about, please let us know. When you decide to join this church, it was or will be a big moment for you and for us. We have a responsibility to see that you are made welcome and that you find a place in our midst where you can make friends and continue your spiritual journey. In return, we ask that you make an effort to become involved in the church in ways that are meaningful to you. We suggest 3 things. Please share your time, talents, and treasures with us by finding a small group that feeds your soul, joining in the work of a community of your choosing because many hands make quick work, and supporting the church with your financial gifts. Please know that becoming a member is not required, but we do welcome you. Some people choose to remain friends of the church for years, becoming as involved as members. But please note that only members can vote in congregational elections and decisions, and only members are counted by the denomination in its annual survey. The more actual members we have, the more influence we can have as a liberal religious body in our own community and in the world. I hope you have enjoyed this module, and stay tuned for the next one.